I had been about 2 strides behind Joey. It had been enough of a delay in my arrival at the bathroom that Joey had already pushed the door closed. I turned the knob and went in only to find Joey was standing inside the shower stall. "Why are you in there?" I asked. "I didn't want to drip all over," he whined. "Okay. Then, stay there while I get the hallway floor wiped up." Armed with a small arsenal of towels, I ran back to the hallway and did my best to soak up all traces of pee. As for the wet spot on the ridiculously long rug, well, all I could do was to throw down a towel and step on it until I couldn't get any more moisture to come out. To my horror, when I pulled the towel back up, the bottom of it had some of the colors of the rug on it. Upon returning to the bathroom with the now wet towels, I found Joey still standing in the shower, anxiously awaiting my return. "Are you going to stay in there all day?" I asked while stuffing the towels down the laundry chute. "I'm sorry," he softly moaned. "What?" I asked from across the bathroom. I tried to hold it in, he whimpered softly. "It's all right, I got it all cleaned up. I don't think anyone will know now. Maybe we better put our pajamas down the laundry chute too and get a shower now," I suggested. As I was stuffing our things down the chute, Joey commented, "I wonder what it is like going down that. Want to see if you can fit?" I asked, not even remotely serious. "Yeah," Joey said, way too willingly and again too loud. "Would you stop making so much noise?" I stoutly whispered. Joey fastened his hands over his mouth, and for a brief instant I thought about the fact that his hands were still covered with his own pee. It was 20 minutes after 6 when we walked out of the bathroom. Since Joey liked playing with the automatic diaper pail thing inside my armoire, I let him deposit both diapers into it. We were closing the armoire doors when we heard a soft tapping on my bedroom door. It swung open and in walked his mom, wrapped in a warm-looking olive green sweater and wearing a tartan skirt. "You boys are certainly up early," she started to say, then noticed that we had wet hair and were butt naked. "Where are your diapers?" she asked. I was the first to tell her. We went swimming downstairs. The information I had shared didn't seem to sit too well with her, but thankfully she didn't get mad at us. She did, however, order the 2 of us to lie down, side by side, on my unmade bed. This turned out to be the first time I ever experienced a simultaneous diapering. I mean, Mommy Beth diapered Joey and me at the very same time. She first slid a fresh diaper under each of us and then did each following step, first to one and then the other. When she was applying the diaper cream to Joey, he told him, "Mommy, Alvin got a rash on his bum." "He does?" she asked while looking lovingly into my eyes. I was a little nervous that she would realize while applying the cream that it wasn't a rash at all, but if she did, she didn't let on about it. However, she did apply a lot of that white diaper cream, which made my room smell like a baby's nursery. While she was powdering Joey, he was playfully poking me in the side. "Dewey, stoop." I giggled and tried to wiggle away from him. Mommy Beth pulled his hand away from me and told him to stop or she would tickle him until he peed. Knowing Joey, I expected him to keep it up just so she would tickle him, but he didn't. With each diapering step, Mommy Beth had first done Joey and then me, but after she came back from the bathroom where she had been washing the cream and powder from her hands, she pulled my diaper up between my legs first. Joey protested, "Mommy, you were supposed to do me first." But she had already finished taping my diaper into place before he even finished whining. It wasn't until we stood back up that I realized that for some reason, my diaper felt extra thick on me. I looked down and it appeared to be the normal white disposable diaper, except it looked thicker and I had trouble standing because my legs wouldn't go all the way together. Reading my mind, Joey told me after his mom had left us alone to play, sometimes Mommy and Daddy uses stuffers. I had to ask what a stuffer was, and he explained that it was like extra diaper padding so that the diaper could hold more pee. About an hour or so later, Daddy Phil came in and gave us both big good morning hugs, and he even sat on the floor to play with us for a while. Joey and I had been making a house of cards, but it kept falling when we would try to do the floor for the second level. Daddy Phil helped us get it all the way to almost having the 3rd layer done before it fell again. After that, he got us both dressed. Of course, getting dressed was even fun because we wrestled and played at the same time. It wasn't until Jacqueline seen us at breakfast and said something that Joey and I realized that his dad had dressed us alike with blue jeans and white button-up shirts. BB is also a member of ILD. Com3 and is known as BBN2TBDL but also goes by the name Baby Bruce. And yes, you guessed it, he's a diaper wearer too. Although, unlike the rest of us, he doesn't need to wear them, he only wears them because he likes them. I know, it took me a while to get used to that idea too. Something else I should share about BB, ILD, Com3, and myself is that I got BB into some serious trouble on ILD the day after that big birthday party. A bunch of us were in the ILD chat room talking with Daddy_Phil and Mommy_Beth, I'll tell you more about them later, who run the site.